I know you're watching me.
What's up, YouTube? This is your guy Hector, aka host of the Morning Brew, and like always, I am joined by my compadre, my guy, Mr. Pots and Pans, Senor Jigger Man. Oh, and this is Get Yanked, folks. Welcome. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you, Sels. How you feeling?
I'm great, bro. I mean, look, the best thing about this Get Yanked is we start that show with your epic vocals in the intro.
Okay. All right.
And then that epic
Okay.
Then the epic Hector, just bro, no one intros me the way you do. That's it. Like it's I love it.
Let me shout out the chat real quick before people start tuning off. Zach Brownis is in the building. Zach, how you doing? Alex Valerio is in the building. Philos Ramos, my guy, how you doing? Luke, may the force be with you. Luke, good day. Hope all is well. Anthony Medina de la Isla, how you doing, my guy? Damian Serrano, and shout out to Damian Serrano because he jumped on the open panel this morning. First time on an open panel. It was a pleasure to have you, Damian. Like I said, you are more than welcome anytime you want to come on, and whenever anybody from the community want to jump on the open panel, jump on the open panel. We got Yohan Seco is in the building. My guy TC Stills, my co-host. TC, how you doing? Joe Bucato is in the building. Big time Joe, how you doing? Macho King is in the building. I said, Macho. Happy Friday, Yankee fans. We are here for a therapy session or an intervention or an AA meeting. However you want to do it, it's one of those threes, but it may be all three rolled up into one. Sels, how are you feeling?
Yeah, bro. Today is a dedicated episode to literally getting yanked for the entire front office that is the Yankees. More than enough to vent about. So instead of sitting here and just bashing everything else in the universe, let's just focus on bashing stupid comments, stupid press conferences.
Facts.
Let me ask you first, Heck, before we jump into everything. I know it's talked about a million times here, Yanks Morning Brew, everywhere. Have you gotten over the Hal conference yet? Press conference?
No. And after yesterday's game, you just had to laugh at it. You just literally have to laugh at it because yesterday's game, it was literally a clunker. It was like, you know what? The team decided to just give up on that game because they won the series against the Mariners. And to hear Aaron Boone after the game saying that, well, we kind of gave this one away, kind of hinting at just giving up when the team was down. But for me, when that score, when it was 4-0, I automatically knew that this team wasn't going to win. I just felt it. I was like, well, this team is out. Let me check out. Let me check the NBA draft to see what's going on with that, because I doubt the Yankees make a comeback being down 4-0. And I was right. We lost the game 10-2. We did get IKF hitting a home run and striking out a batter as well. So it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that much of a disappointment.
Yeah, bro. You know what? I mean, I left that game yesterday like, yo, karma might be a Yankees fan. Was like, oh, no. Oh, we're going to show Hal today. We're going to show you what we're pissed off about, Hal. Okay? Bro, like, it was so embarrassing. And we all know the chat last night here at NyynewsTV, man.
Oh,
all
of
of us in game season.
Pete, he holds it down. Even when the Yankees are losing, even though when it's a bad time, Pete, he still holds it down, and he still gives you that raw and authentic feeling to how he's feeling about the situation.
Bro, the worst part right now, though, is the fact that we're more happy on a Friday that the New York Mets are open to take shitty contracts than we are about our New York Yankees.
That is a fact, bro. We are excited because, A, we could potentially make a deal with the New York Mets, but B, we're going to have to give up from our bullpen in order to make that happen. I'm like, scratch that. Just eat the money and just walk away from the deal. Just admit when you are wrong. The one thing that annoys me the most when it comes to this front office, Pete, you could bring up the first tweet so we could get into it. But what annoys me the most is that this front office, it keeps double downing on the bad moves and the decisions that have happened, and they aren't admitting when they were wrong. Shout out to our guys at Fireside Yankees, and they said it. Yankee fans deserve better than this, especially considering the team has a close to $290 million payroll. A day after Hal Steinbrenner said he doesn't know why fans are worried. You don't know why fans are frustrated. You don't know why fans are worried. I understand we have the 4th best record in the American League. We're literally in 2nd place when it comes to the wild card, but there should be no excuse with where this team is ranking when it comes to offense. How is it that you are satisfied with having 6 to 7 guys in your lineup that is consistently batting below 230? How are you satisfied with that as an owner?
Whoa. It's a professional 230.
Oh, you're right. A professional 230. You're right. I forgot that part. I forgot that part.
Like, and that's the thing. Like, I want us to keep making a list of all the stupid shit that comes out of their mouth every week. Like, we literally can have a highlight reel right now of stupidity. And if you put them all together, you realize, wow, they are literally giving us the fluff of fluff with every answers. They're acting like everything's fine, nothing to worry about. Like, do they really think giving us this fluff is going to continue to make it that we're just going to keep investing into the Yankees? Because it's no secret, guys. Let's all be real. Everybody in the chat, we all are on the same page. There's only one thing that they care about, and it's clear as day, and it's money. That's it. There's nothing they can say or do. There's not even a move they can make at this point right now to convince me that they care about anything other than money or care about what this team's future is. Bro, it's mind-boggling.
It's, how can you say, it's tone deaf, right? When you 100%. Say that, you know, the fan base is who holds you accountable. And like Pete has in the chat, we're 15 likes away from 50. We got 71 people in the building. So if you guys can't smack that like button for the boys as we continue the conversation. When you look at it, right, and it's the constant excuses, right? Like I said, it's tone deaf. Hearing the fans every day boo Josh Donaldson over and over to the point that every time he comes up, you hear it on the broadcast. And you know how they can like tune some of the audio out and tune other audio in? You hear it clear as day. They are letting you know how frustrated you are with this guy. And what does he do yesterday? He has a blunder in the field, not just one, but literally the same play. He throws it away. He throws it away. And then hearing Aaron Boone, and this is the thing that frustrates me, and I said it earlier this morning on the Yanks Morning Brew, there's no accountability. The Yankees, this organization seems like they don't even know what the word accountability means. It seems like if this front office or if this organization was playing the game of Scrabble and they had the pieces to spell out accountability, they wouldn't be able to even spell that shit out on the board, bro. Because how can you say after Anthony Rizzo and Josh Donaldson both have blunders in the field, you literally say, well, you know, those are two solid defenders you have on the corner. It is what it is. We were already giving the game away.
Yeah, I mean, it's, for me, bro, it's like we've talked about a couple weeks ago. At what point does Booney run out of ways to back up the front office and back up the decisions that are being done in game and overall? And we're seeing it. We're now at that point where we're almost at the acceptance stage. And then next step is just screw it. Yeah, we suck. Like we're that close to them just being like, oh well. And that's how that felt last night in that, you know, after the game. It was the oh well, no, he's running out of excuses for the team.
Yeah.
He really is. I mean, on that first tweet that we showed, bro, there was one on there, P-Man 0311.
Yeah, he said Howe is completely out of touch with his GM and fans. 14 years is a significant time period without a trip to the World Series. The issue is Cashman, and I'm glad that they are having a mediocre season. Few more might lead to a GM dismissal. And you know what? You can come out and you could try to spin anything, whichever way you want to spin it. I'm tired of it. Right. I need to see results. I need to see what you're actually going to do. Actions, they speak louder than words. And when you look at the actions from this organization, the words that they put out there is X, Y, and the third, but the actions are totally different. They aren't keeping up their end of the bargain whatsoever. Since George has passed away, you got to look at the records. Knock on wood, rest in peace, George Steinbrenner. But since George has passed away, we haven't been to the World Series. We haven't won a pennant. We haven't looked like the New York Yankees. We look like a second base team trying to be the New York Yankees, bro.
Real quick. First of all, Lois Simmons, I see you in the chat. How you doing? Enzo,
how you doing? D-Nice, what it do? Enzo, my guy.
But I wanted to read one, and I think it's freaking hilarious. Angelo Siciliano, NYY99. Boone should work for The View. All bitches with a lot of bullshit lies. Here's another one that got me on the thread, because people went off on that thread, man. After watching last night's game, I am convinced changes need to be made. When I say changes, I mean both changes in management and in personnel. The Yankees played disgustingly poorly in all aspects of the game. Poor pitching, poor hitting, poor fielding. What's funny is people are now speaking up because of the way we lost last night, but have we not been preaching that right here on NYY News TV on the Morning Brew for months since the offseason? I mean, literally everything on both networks. If you're watching the games and real fan, you've been saying this shit for months. Why are people now acting surprised? Like, it doesn't make sense at all. At all, bro. And again, in my head, and tell me if I'm wrong, heck, is there a move that they can make right now? And I mean, obviously we'll give them brownie points if they get rid of Donaldson. But is there a move that you see that they're like, that they can win us back or even turn things around for this team right now?
Win us back, maybe, when it comes to, like you said, getting rid of Donaldson, promoting Peraza, some moves like that. But are there moves out there that will put us over the hump when it comes to compared to like the Tampa Bay Rays? No, but there are moves that this front office can make that would improve this team. We got a couple of super chats that I want to get to. Alex Valerio with the $4.99 super chat. This year will break the record for longest time Yankees didn't win a championship. Oh my God. Our brother, Mr.
Let me get this one
with the $9.99.
Let me get this one.
Chat. Go ahead, baby boy.
Thompson 999. Hal does not have his finger on the pulse of the fan. Facts. Quite frankly, he's not in them streets, bro. I bet you he couldn't name every player on the 40-man roster. Facts. You know what? You can't even argue that. That would be a great challenge, right? Someone set up an interview with him and be like, name 40 players on our roster.
No. I got one that I want to point out to.
20. He still wouldn't be able to name them.
Another chat, Tim King of the Jordan said, I recommend Pete as the new owner of the Yankees. Facts. Hector could be the GM. Jigga could be the manager. If you want that, let me get a hell yeah.
Hell yeah. You know what? Put them yanked emojis in the chat. I like that one. That's the best.
We got the Yankee Clipper in the building. My guy, Yankee Clipper. How you doing? Angel Serrano, tell him Hector and Jigga, you're right. Guys, this Yankees don't look like they want to win. Absolutely, Angel. And Pete, let's bring up the next one. Let's get to the next tweet because right now we're taking time to rip the front office, rip the ownership.
Pete said, can I just get billions of dollars instead? He don't even want to manage this team. He's like, I don't want to own it yet.
Shout out to the real Bushek, fan of the Yankees on Twitter. By the way, very telling, the statement by Hal Steinbrenner. Doesn't understand why the fans are mad because it's only June. Meaning, Hal fully expect the fans to deal with this every season like it's a fresh new story, even though there weren't any changes to the book. Absolutely. You just want us to forget about last year. You just want us to forget about recent trade deadlines that hardly anything was done. You just want us to forget about past off seasons where Manny Machado and Bryce Harper was just left and nobody signed them. You're telling us a different story, or you're painting out a different story, and you want us to show up without changing anything in the book, just like my guy just said.
Yo, shout out Yankee Clipper. I love that statement. We Yanks fans should be thanking the players. Just when Hal, Cashman, Boone tripled down on how good the team is, they completely bomb and prove the fans right. Facts, bro. Facts, Yankees Clipper.
Yo, Josh Donaldson. Hold on, Josh Donaldson. He heard the conversation and he was like, "How? Hold my beer, bitch. Let me show you how it's done."
Literally, which is funny because I was literally going to say before he put that comment was last night was another example of they're losing the team as well.
Yeah.
The only time the team is smiling, which we'll get to that, I'm sure, smiling when a home run is done, when you're already losing the way we're losing and we're celebrating that. Okay, fine. I can't put on the plate, whatever, but it's clear as day, bro. Boone's losing the players. The players are getting to the point where they hear the noise, they see what's going on, and they're having a problem seeing where things can go. We talked about it last Friday, heck, right here on Get Yanked. If everybody thought last week was scary, that the worst was yet to come, and here we are. Bro, I don't even know. I don't even know.
I got Andrew Beauchene in the chat. Andrew Beauchene.
What is it?
Very close to my last name, Beauchene, but Beauchene says, just to let you guys know that I'm a diehard Toronto fan from all areas, but I do watch the Yankees. Listen, Andrew, even though you are a fan of the team from the country that has the maple leaf, just know that you are still a friend of ours and we're a friend of yours, no matter what. But if you guys can, we have 100 people in the building. Smack the like button. Let's get to 100 likes on the stream. David Elias with the $5 super chat. What does Blake and Dylan have in common with me? None of us have 0 at-bats and pitches thrown in the MLB. I'm applying because I can lie/fake it too. Absolutely, David. Fake it till you make it. If you weren't a major league pitcher or a major league hitter just like Dylan Lawson and Matt Blake, maybe you could do better, my guy. That right there deserves a star for all super chats. That right there was hilarious.
That was good. That was really
Recon
good.
Gaming, bro, what happened to this team? It's so sad. We used to have managers that cared and wanted to win. Now anybody can get a shot with the New York Yankees, even when they don't deserve to be on an MLB team. Absolutely. And what cracks me up or what grinds my gears the most, I've said it, they keep doubling down on the bad moves instead of just admitting when you were wrong. Listen, Sos, you know me. Honesty is my number one policy. If you've done something wrong, just admit the shit and we move forward. It's the whole thing of trying to explain why your bad move was actually a good move. Like trying to keep bringing up Josh Donaldson, his superior defense at third base. What did that superior defense do last night? Not a damn thing.
Nothing.
If the Tampa Bay Rays, if they could bench their young superstar, why can't the New York Yankees do the same exact thing? Why?
Because then you're back to what you said. That would be them admitting to their mistakes. So we're not going to see that because they won't even admit that they were wrong in the first place. Like, how could you, till this moment, even right now, how could you not once say, hey, we may have messed up not bringing in an actual left fielder? Hey, we messed up there. Hey, we wanted the hype of Anthony Volpe, so we put him at short when we probably should have put him at second and brought up Raza to be over at short. They won't admit to any of that. It's take it, deal with it, suck it up, and they'll care about next season because the tickets are being sold, the merch is being bought, everybody's got 10 different freaking subscriptions at this point to watch games.
Oh, God.
They're not feeling the pain in any way.
Don't even get me started with that.
Yeah, bro. The only ones feeling the pain is us fans. That's it. It's not hurting them at all.
You gotta either have a cable subscription to the Yes Network. If you don't have that, then you gotta pay $250 a year to get the Yes Network on your mobile phone. Then on top of that, you have to have a Peacock subscription, Amazon Plus subscription, Apple TV. Like, are you kidding me? I understand. You got to make your money. But when Hal was asked that question about all these different ways that Yankee fans have to watch the game, the first thing out of his mouth was, instead of answering the question, well, we're trying to bring the young audience in. You know, the young audience, they're on their phones. Bro, just admit it's about money at the end of the day.
Yeah, because you're talking about the young audience. What audience? The young audience, they rely on their family and their parents to pay for it.
Exactly.
So it has nothing to do with the young audience. It has to do with the parents, the adults that are putting the money into it. Real quick, shout out to Reaper in the chat. He said, smack the like Question mark. I punched that bitch. Yes, faggots. Punch
Reaper's
it,
in the
whatever.
building. My guy, first of all, Reaper has probably one of the best profile pics on YouTube that I've ever seen, right? And a subscription for the Playboy is next. Absolutely, Reaper. But if you guys can, we got 108 people in the building. Smack that like button for your boys. Petey, my guy, if you can, bring up the next tweet. And this tweet is from a good friend of mine, my guy, Mr. Don Sicario, El Yankee fan. He said, how Steinbrenner is saying we're listening to the fans while also saying he's confused why fans are upset. In the same fucking interview is wild, which it is wild. And it's not the fact that it was in the same interview. It was literally in the same sentence, maybe two sentences apart from each other. We're listening to the fans. We care about what the fans say, but at the same time, we're confused why fans are upset right now because you got 6 to 7 guys in your lineup that is batting sub 230. That's why Yankee fans are upset, because we got to look at Josh Donaldson in his stupid ass face every day. Honestly, me and Pete, when we was backstage waiting for you to come, we was literally roasting Josh Donaldson for like a good 5 minutes.
Bro, it's so easy to
dumbass haircut.
Yo, let me say real quick, Don Sicario, if you're not following Don on Twitter, go do it, guys. All right, yo, Don be throwing out some stuff that has me cracking up. I literally think if you go back even the last 7 days, there's interaction from me at 2:30 in the morning. You know, when I finally get to take a second, I go through Twitter and I see the shit he posts. Yo, Sicario, you know you crack me up, bro. And we're getting good, bro, at the back and forth with our gift game, yo. We're not even typing no more. It's just all through gifts. So make sure you give our boy a follow. But to touch on this part here, Heck.
Go ahead, bro. Because Angelo got one in the chat that I want to bring up. Go ahead, bro.
Literally, I can picture a teleprompter right over there where Hal's watching it and Cashman when they do their press conferences. And literally, you remember that scene in Anchorman where he's like, and I'm Ron Burgundy, question mark? You literally could get away with that with these two fools, okay? Because that sentence was just a one run-on sentence, the fluff and bullshit. There was even a couple of times on Cashman's one where, did you find yourself doing this move?
I did that. I threw my glasses listening to both of them. I didn't even have time to put my glasses on.
Yeah, but I was like, can we break that sentence down? That wasn't actually English. Some of it sound like straight pig Latin. Ifgu avukalege avuga fan support. What the shit was that? I'm serious. No,
bro. I want to bring up this one from Angelo in the chat. Angelo Siciliano NYY99. To bring the audience in, get them some damn superstars in this lineup. This is the damn New York Yankees. New York is the big show to shine. Absolutely, Angelo. And let's take a look back over the past 20 years, right? 23 years, however you want to put it, or if you want to say the past 30 seasons copy. Look at the track record when it comes to Brian Cashman, right? The little moves like I say, Clay Holmes, that's a solid little moves like that. Those are solid moves. But when you look at the superstar moves, when it comes to bringing in that superstar that's actually going to change your franchise or be the big difference maker for you, he hasn't traded for that player. So that he hasn't done that over his career as the Yankees GM. When you look back on the past 30 years, the big moves that he made were trading for Roger Clemens, trading for Alex Rodriguez, trading for Curtis Granderson, and trading for Giancarlo Stanton. What other big-time moves did he make when it comes to bringing in a superstar to this team via the trade? I just named you the 4 that he done. It was Clemens, it was A-Rod, it was Curtis Granderson, and it was Giancarlo Stanton. Can you guys name me another superstar move that he did when it comes to trading for a player?
I'll say this. One, for you guys in the chat, when you see me looking off this way and it looks like I'm not paying attention, that's because when I see comments in the chat, I want to make sure I write down, so I don't lose my spot. There was one I just saw too that said, where is it? Carlos Baladeres, yo, my baby mama is more tolerable than this team right now.
Listen, Carlos, we hope you're good, bro. We hope you're good. Blink if you need help, Carlos.
But what I was going to say is on that original comment that you read, Heck, is we don't even have to say, give us a star. That's not even what we're begging for, right? Let's be real. We're asking for simple stuff, like a left fielder. Hey, maybe not a Josh Donaldson at third base or in our lineup, period. How about a lefty bat? How about a basic contact hitter? Like, those aren't demands that are crazy. It's not like we're like, every day. It's not every day. Oh, we need Soto. Oh, we need Ohtani. Yes, those rumors will always be there. Those are fun to engage with. But facts are facts. We're not asking this man to go and get us every superstar out there. We're asking for a team that can put up more than 3 freaking runs. We're asking for a team that doesn't fucking lose every series. I mean, is it crazy for us to ask for such little things?
159 Yankees put Bobby Abreu question mark. Yeah, all right. Bobby Abreu. The Phillies couldn't trade Bobby Abreu faster. They wanted to get rid of that man since his whole time he was in Philly. I didn't understand. The Philly fans, they hated Bobby Abreu so much, even though he was a solid all-star for them for years. But Reaper in the chat said, hope I don't get no hate for this, but I wanted Christian Yelich over Giancarlo Stanton. At least Christian Yelich plays the field, and who knows if Christian Yelich is with the Yankees, maybe he doesn't foul that ball off of his knee, and maybe his career is a lot different.
Yeah, and it's easy now. Listen, everybody knows.
And we are 25 likes away from 100. Smack that like button. We got 112 people in the building. Let's go, baby. I apologize. Sos, go ahead.
No, you good. The Giancarlo side. Look, everybody knows it by now, right? I'm a big Giancarlo stan.
I had no idea.
Huge, yeah. But this is that part where you're starting to realize, it's hard. It's hard to watch. It's hard to see what Stanton has had his time with us. He's done good things in the playoffs for us, right? But when we're relying it that Stanton has to be the MVP guy for us like we are right now, that sucks. That sucks. He's not that guy anymore. And I'm admitting it. He's not that guy anymore. And what is going on with his swing? Like, he's back to that, I don't know how to swing at anything. I don't know how to not swing at a slider every time.
Bro, I don't.
When it rains, it pours, bro. Like, I feel it's up and down this entire lineup that we are looking at. It is brutal to watch. Be real with me, Hector, because I know the chat will agree. If you and I weren't here tuning in because we hang out and watch Pete and we love what Pete does, would you be watching these Yankees game at this point?
No, one of the only reasons why I even watch the Yankees is because Pete is talking. That's probably one of the reasons why. And what I do nowadays, I literally I have my Yes app open and I have Pete open as well on YouTube, and I have them playing at the same time with Yes muted. That's probably one of the only ways that I could get through watching the Yankees. Truth Always in the chat. Shout out to Truth Always. He said Cashman did bring in Garrett Cole. Listen, that move was going to happen no matter what. That was how Steinbrenner opened up the pocketbook when it comes to Garrett Cole. But why didn't he trade for Garrett Cole before Garrett Cole went to Houston? Why did he hold on to Clint Frazier? Why was it when the Yankees drafted Garrett Cole, he couldn't convince Garrett Cole to sign with this team? Garrett Cole decided to go to college. Those are my questions when it comes to Garrett Cole and Brian Cashman. Why didn't we make that move when it came to trading Clint Frazier for Brian Cashman, trading Miguel Andujar? We held on to these prospects, and we held on and we held on and we held on, and they haven't done anything.
Pete, bring the next one up.
Let's
bring
go.
the next
Let's
one.
go. Let's go. Let's bring the next one up.
My heartburn is kicking in. It's getting really bad.
Oh, yeah. The next one is from Brendan Cuddy on Twitter. On the Michael K show on ESPN, Howard Steinbrenner said this regarding his hitting coach, Dylan Lawson. Nobody's on the hot seat right now. Let's get through the season. Let's see what happens. There's no way that Stanton and Rizzo aren't going to hit or aren't going to start hitting. And the others, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Mr. Cuddy, New Jersey. I don't respect a single thing you say. And I don't care if you see this clip. The same guy that's happy to.
That wasn't Cuddy that said that. That was Hal that said that.
Oh, I thought you were saying he said it.
No.
From the conference.
I apologize, Brendan Cuddy. We didn't make any of that.
Well, I still don't like Brendan Cuddy putting out tweets, not giving credit where credit's due. Anyways, whatever.
I did say on the Michael Case show, Hal Steinbrenner said this regarding his hitting coach. I did say that though.
Nice.
I did say that. So did you miss that when you're not paying attention?
I did. I'm just staring at you when you talk,
No problem. It's totally fine. Let me know what you guys think down below when it comes to this quote from Hal Steinbrenner regarding Dylan Lawson. Listen, I've been saying this for the longest. I need to see I need to see my guys from the minor leagues up here. I need to see Shuddy Duncan as a hitting coach. I'm tired of Dylan Lawson. I'm tired of him saying that he doesn't care that this team is on the lower part of the end when it comes to on-base percentage and every other stat in Major League Baseball. I'm tired of that. Excuses and excuses. He wasn't able to help Anthony Volpe switch his swing. He's not helping any of these veterans. Maybe all of these veterans need to go to Anthony Volpe's house and have some chicken parmesan from his mother.
Bro, let's say he's right. Stanton and Rizzo start hitting again. Do we think they're going to make up a 10-0 deficit?
No.
Right? I mean, when they get to hitting, is it that they're providing us with singles and doubles? Or is it usually the long ball? Is it usually home run?
We got a guy in the chat, Brad 2023. Bradley, he's calling them the Stankies. Brad, we appreciate you giving us a view while you're here talking your mierda. Give us the like as well. Brad said, here to see y'all all make excuses. Oh, Bradley.
Brad, is
no
it
one
bad
playing
for
with
you
you
on
at
a
home,
Friday?
Bradley?
Oh, Brad, you know what? Thanks for tuning in, Brad.
Thanks for tuning in, Bradley. We appreciate you, Brad. Brad, if your parents won't talk to you or if they locked you under the staircase like you're Harry Potter, just let us know, Bradley.
Wink 3 times. Brad, are you okay? Brad, you know what? Actually, Brad, we're glad you're here. Who's your team, Brad? Because you tuned into the wrong channel. We don't
what's the over and under that he's a Met fan? What's the over and under that he's a Met fan? Let's get the bets going out there. This ain't 96 and 99. This is 2023. Oh, you're right. This is 2023. If this was 1999, maybe your mother should have swallowed that sperm instead of letting it go inside of her, Brad. Maybe that, Bradley. Anywho, Pete, let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. And I like this one, right? Because this was showing like it was all smiles in the Yankees dugout last night, right? Like they aren't getting the ass whooped 10-2, but IKF, he gets it was 10-0 at this point. He gets the strikeout and he gets a 2-run home run. Bro, how do you feel? And I know I've seen a lot of boomers online talk crazy about the Yankees last night, saying this was unacceptable. How do you feel when it comes to that?
Bro,
the chat right now.
I'm not ready to move past it. Brad, what happened? He got quiet. Brad,
I'm just, Bradley's gonna take a nap now. That's what that is.
Mom, what does this mean? What does he mean, Mom? Do you know him? Oh my gosh. What's the topic? IKF. The best player on the Yankees, IK Bonds, man. Listen, congratulations, IKF. For the only entertainment we got yesterday was watching a strikeout and watching a home run from you.
Pete throwing the chicken tendies in the chat. That right there.
I can't keep a straight face, bro.
Gotta throw the chicken tendies in the chat. Gotta throw the chicken tendies in the chat. Listen, if your team is down 10-0, if you are getting your ass handed to you, if you are being embarrassed out there, I understand it. IKF, he's getting the strikeout. You're gonna laugh, you're gonna cheer, but there's a time and there is a place for everything. Getting destroyed 10-0 when your fans are booing you or showering you with boos is not gonna get it done.
Yeah, I mean, it's a sad state of affairs, bro. It is what it is. I mean, it's even worse when we're happy to hear the boos as fans watching, not at the stadium. All right, yeah, we're getting some boos. Listen, I joke around in the chat all the time, but the event on September 23rd, at this point, I feel like we should start making the flyer. Go get your tickets for the NyynewsTV reverse boycott on September 23rd.
We ain't doing that shit. That shit.
That lamb is too good.
Because regardless, and I said it this morning, regardless of how this team is doing, this event, and Pete done said it a bunch of times, this event is not just going there to watch the New York Yankees. Yes, we're going to watch the New York Yankees, but this event is to hang out with the community that Pete has built over the past couple of years when it comes to this Yankee community over here at NyynewsTV. This is the real voice for the real fans. These shows that are on this channel, these are shows that are made by fans for fans. The only reason that Pete even reached out to me and Jigga and to Christian and to the Twin Bills to have shows on the channel and to Carlos and to Dane is because they are all diehard Yankee fans. We are diehard fans, and we are tired of the bullshit nonsense when it comes to this front office. Like I've said a bunch of times before, transparency is key. Honesty is the best policy. Hal Steinbrenner, Brian Cashman, I'm just not listening to you guys anymore. I just want to see action. Action is more powerful than your words. I need to see you go out there and finally prove it, show up, and actually do something. Us fans Andrew, that we go out there. Go ahead.
Andrew, my bad. Andrew said, and Bad Dog. Facts. And Bad Dog.
Bad Dog. Forgot to mention Bad Dog as well. We are all diehard Yankee fans. That's one of the reasons why we make content, because we want to have conversations with other diehard Yankee fans. I host an open panel where I let L.I. Yankee King come on because he's a diehard Yankee fan. The only reason, right? So you guys got to understand, we are real for this. We are built for this. We got our ears to the street. We are out there. We're the ones that are paying the crazy prices for tickets to show up to the games. We're the ones paying $20, $30 for chicken tendies and for beers because we want to support our team and be around other Yankee fans that want to do the same thing. David Elias with the $2 super chat. Look at Lawson's grin. I did that.
Oh, man. Yo, I love our chat, bro. Y'all are crazy as hell.
But even regardless of where this team is at, just know whoever shows up September 23rd, we are all hanging out for each other. That's what we're hanging out. We're not hanging out because we want to go out there and just root for the Yankees. We're hanging out because we want to be with our community, with our, like they said, familiar. Like, you know, from the Vin Diesel movies.
We don't got friends. I got family. Guys, I mean, it's and Monday, I believe we're gonna announce the big announcement Monday at 7 p.m. Hector, myself, and Pete are going to go live, drop all the details. Guys, for those of you that aren't able to make the Yankee game itself, we got something coming for you. For those who are going to be at the Yankee event, we got something for you. And any of you fans of any sports in New York, we got something coming for you. Monday, 7 p.m. It will be announced. Make sure you tune in for that. And real quick, smashy the likey right now. Where we at on the likes? Let's get those.
We got 112 people that are in the building right now. And when it comes to the likes, we got 92 likes. We got 8 likes away from 100. Just smack that like button.
We know Brad's not giving us one. The rest of you can, though. Let's go.
Lorenzo Cardona said, I was going to see them play the Angels when they came out here to L.A. And now I don't even feel motivated to go watch them. I usually go to every game when they play the Angels. But you were out there for the Dodgers series, Enzo. And that's what matters. No matter where you are at in this country, whether you're on the East Coast or whether you're on the West Coast, you are going to find yourself at a Yankee game. Why? Because you are a diehard fan, Enzo. That's why you was there at the Dodgers series. Even though they aren't doing the best, if you can, go out there and give them guys support when they play the Angels, bro. But Pete, let's bring up the next one. Let's continue the conversation with the boys.
Let's see what we got. We got a little good news stuff, right?
Besides just beating up on the Yankees, we gotta give some good news. Clayton Beater, he got the call up to Scranton, so we're gonna see Clayton Beater, right? Even though the Yankees traded away a prospect that is helping the Texas Rangers, we traded Joey Gallo to the Dodgers, and we got Clayton Beater, who is shooting up, and he's shot up the rankings when it comes to Yankees prospects. And let's see what happens. Hopefully, the Yankees can fast track this guy, and maybe he's knocking on the door coming out of the bullpen in August and September. What's your thoughts on this, Sos, before we continue?
Honestly, the best part was showing how Pete doesn't just ask for likes, he also gives out likes. He literally just scrolled up and liked the Twitter feed, all right? If Pete can do it while we're live, you guys can too.
And also, Pete just threw it in the chat. He's starting tonight for Scranton as well.
Nice. And, you know, we work with a lot of people that cover the Scranton. We got the Farm Report dudes. We got Dugout Station. We got Nathan. So if anybody's going to report back and let us know how we look, those are the guys, man. No, that's dope. You know, a move is a move. Let's go.
Also, talking about that, can we drop a little tea for Monday? was going on besides the announcement was going on our channel, because you brought up our friends that cover Somerset. Shout out to our friends Julian and Sandy Molinares from Dugout Station. They are coming over to the Morning Brew Sports. We are going to be starting the Yankees Pipeline Watch when it comes to looking through at all the prospects. They're going to give you their weekly report when it comes to the minor league system, not only AA Somerset, but they're going to talk about single A, high A, low A, triple A. You're going to want to tune into this show. Julian covers Somerset. He's there almost at every game with Somerset. They have exclusive footage, exclusive interviews that we will be sharing with you as well. So we're going to be tag teaming when it comes to that show. Super excited. Sandy and Julian, they already do an amazing job, and I look forward just elevating and having them over here on the Morning Brew Sports.
Buddy. 5 p.m. Mondays, The Pipe with Sandy and Julian. Make sure you tune in, guys. It'll be a lot of fun. We know Pete and Jira always drop our link in there to come support the extended family over at the Morning Brew. So if you guys go and give us a little subby, we're making our climb up to that 1K as well.
Yes, we're at 753 subs at the moment, trying to get to 1,000. So if you guys can, come and give us a sub over at the Morning Brew Sports.
Now, I will say this. Can we put the next one up? Because I've been looking forward to this one.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I wanted to speed round the Clayton beat and stuff. Pete, if you could bring up the next one, right? Because rumors have been swirling. Seems like the Mets and the Yankees are close to making a trade. Honestly, I would take back Mr. Met for Josh Donaldson in a heartbeat. The facts that the New York Yankees do not have a man in his 30s wearing a mascot suit inside a Yankee Stadium, it really pisses me off. What about you?
Let's go.
Joking.
Bro, that was the best Josh Donaldson tweet I've seen in a while. I thought that was great. You know, we joke about it all the time. We say we'll take a water boy, we'll take the pretzel,
whatever.
Don't care.
I'll take a broken vending machine that only serves you water. I'll take whatever when it comes to Josh Donaldson. No, but reports came out earlier on Twitter that the New York Mets, especially Steve Cohen, they are willing to eat a bad contract in order to get a bullpen arm. So they're in desperate need when it comes to middle relief. So I'm gonna ask you, so let me know in the chat. Are you guys willing to give up one of our bullpen arms in order to get rid of Josh Donaldson? Personally, me, I'm saying eat that money, release him. Let's keep our bullpen arm. What's your thoughts, bro?
Look, I'm on the same side as you, Heck, but on the realistic side, if it does take getting rid of an arm and that's what it's going to take and the only way we'll be able to see him go, then I've got to be on the side of whatever it takks, bro. Get him out. Oh, read it to me because you're cracking up.
Philo Ramos said, "I'd trade JD for some chicken nuggets ASAP." Who else said?
He said, "I'll take a real skunk over Josh Donaldson."
Facts. Truth always says Josh Donaldson is still waiting for an invite for the Morning Brew. Listen, Truth. Listen.
Kicking with Roy said, "I'll take my ex back for Donaldson." That's when shit is bad.
That's a little bit too far. That's a little bit too far. That's a little bit too far. They are X for a reason, Roy. All right, just know that they are an X. He said,
"I'll put on my beer goggles, bro, to get rid of Donaldson. Let's go."
No, but I want to ask you, bro. When it comes down to it, are you willing to give up one of our bullpen arms, like a Tommy Canley, like an Ian Hamilton, in order to get rid of Josh Donaldson? I mean,
it's tough because realistically, what we'd be looking at, possibly Hamilton, maybe a Marinaccio.
Yeah, Jimmy Cordero.
Right? You know, it's not like we're gonna have options of here, take a BREW, you know,
or one of the better relievers, like or one of the lesser better relievers, like a Tommy Kaneland and a Jonathan Loizaga, who's injured right now. They just have to wait for Johnny Lozano. Are those moves that you want to make? G-Man in the chat, he says, "Great show, guys." He says, "Go Astros." Even though you're an Astro fan,
that's right. It's all right.
Still
Welcome
love
to the chat, bro. You know, the good thing about Get Yanked is we 99.9% of the time we never yank other teams. We literally yank our entire
team. Yeah, we're just
team.
Yanking our team. Unless you're Angel Hernandez, then you're going to get yanked.
I would expect Astros fans to enjoy this show. I would expect the Red Sox fans to enjoy the show.
Angelo just said, breaking news. The Yankees, they have a new mascot. It's Aaron Boone and Bubbles. Bubbles the Clown and Aaron Boone, they are joining forces. I have no idea what just happened to the screen, but I'm going to rock with it until the screen is fixed. But let me know, guys. We got 3 likes away from 100. If you guys can, please smack that like button. It's all good. Everything good? Yeah.
That was weird, right? The whole
that
thing
was very weird.
I was like, OD.
I apologize that I'm just split screen. You feel me? It's a bit weird. I apologize, but let's continue, bro. Go ahead.
I have no idea where we were, bro. I felt like The Exorcist just happened. Like everything went dark. I heard you in my ear.
No, but look, David in the chat says the bullpen is the only piece that actually fucking works. Absolutely.
Exactly.
I'm not
That's why
giving
it's
up
the only
any of
thing
our
of
bullpen arms.
But that's the problem. Here we go. I love that you made that statement because it was literally right here on Get Yanked last week. We talked about it. Outside of our bullpen and our pitching, what assets do we have that are really worth and considered a high asset?
None.
We have literally put ourselves in a corner that if any team talks to us, they're only paying attention to what we got going on in that bullpen. They're literally going to say, oh, yeah, we'll take a Gleyber Torres if you add this guy. Oh, we'll eat that contract for Josh Donaldson if you add this bullpen piece. Our strength is the bullpen. So now if any real trade is going to happen, we're going to have to attach something like that. 2 likes from 100. Smacky like
Smack that like button. Let me I just want to pull something up. When it comes to batting average, right? The New York Yankees, we are 27th out of 30 teams when it comes to batting average. When it comes to on-base percentage, the Yankees, we are 28th out of 30 teams in Major League Baseball. When it comes to OPS, we are 23rd in Major League Baseball when it comes to OPS. Our team right now, we are only in the top 5s when it comes to home runs, and we are in 4th place when it comes to that. This team has been built one-dimensional, and this team has been one-dimensional for years. And that's why moving off of a player like Josh Donaldson and adding in some youth that we have in the minor league level, we can only go up. There's no way that you could tell me that Oswald Peraza is going to bat worse than 127. There's no way. I don't believe it. I don't believe it whatsoever. What's your thoughts before we get to the Met fans' reactions about getting Josh Donaldson?
Before we move any further, breaking news. The Queen J herself is in the chat. Everybody say hello to the best of the best. Hey, Jared.
Yes, and we are 1 like away from 100. So we got 107 people in the building. We just need one of you lovely Yankee fans to smack that like button. If you can, please smack the like button, Pete. But if you can, bring up the next one because we got to talk about Met fans and their reaction to the idea of getting Josh Donaldson. And the first one, Fidel, please no Josh Donaldson, not another dead bat. Absolutely, Pete. Bring up the next one because we're just going to roll. We're going to spit fire through these. Do you mean like Tommy Canely and Donaldson for 3 Shake Shack burgers? I'm in. Next one, Pete. Donaldson, hell no. WTF. So I think Met fans, they do not want to trade for Josh Donaldson.
They know.
They already know. The Met fans, they have to hear their friends who are Yankee fans complain about this guy. Pete, you can take that down. They got to hear their family members. They got to hear local sports radio. If the Met fans, if they're around Yankee fans, they know how bad this guy is. Why would the New York Mets or why would Met fans be wanting to take this guy in when they have to deal with their offense not performing at the same time?
Yeah, and this, guys, let's be real. This is the first time in forever that since both of them are sucking so bad, Yankees fans and Mets fans are actually having conversations on a very nice par because we're having the same conversation. Our team sucks. All this money and our team sucks. The Mets can literally say that. Highest payroll, our team sucks. Hey, Yankees, remember when you used to be the evil empire? Your team sucks. Like, we're all on that same playing field, so they know what's going on with our team. They see Josh Donaldson, okay? They themselves do not want a stinky skunk mullet on their team when they're already a shit show as well.
Don't be skunk phobic, bro. Don't be skunk phobic, bro. LI Yankee King. LI, yeah, exactly. Skunks matter. LI Yankee King with the $4.99 super chat. LI Yankee King says, what about this trade? Oh my God. Get me a shot at tequila ready to go. How about the Mets and Yankees? The Yankees acquired the 32nd pick from the Mets. The Mets acquired third baseman Josh Donaldson, Ian Hamilton, and Tommy Canely. LI, hell to the no. I am not trading two of my better relievers just to get Josh Donaldson off of this team. We just got to eat the money and call it a day. You good over there? Or are you looking for LA Yankees to smack the shit out of him?
I was looking for a shot, bro. You said I saw LI trade. I was looking for my crown. I can't find it, but then I remembered I may have finished that last night during the game with that shit show we watched. And I was like, you know what? The show's almost over, right? I gotta run to the ABC real quick. So thanks for that reminder.
I wouldn't make that move because I don't want to trade for my strength just to get rid of one of my weaknesses. The Yankees, the one thing that they do have that's good, that's going for them, is the fact that they make money. So spend your money. If you want to get rid of Josh Donaldson, just cut the guy and get rid of him. That's all you got to do. Just eat that money. Point blank. Stop trying to be fancy and trade him away. Stop trying to give up more than what you actually have to give up in order to get rid of a guy. Just cut him and eat his money. Or if you want to bring in the money for Bobby Bonilla, bring back the money for Bobby Bonilla.
Truth always. Appreciate you. I saw you in the chat. I'm digging this show. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate you,
listen,
my guy.
I do want to highlight something the boss Simonetti said yesterday.
Go ahead.
And you know what? We know we can sit here and
hold
point
on,
out.
but before you do that, you got to hit him with the Rick Ross boss. Stupid. Boss.
There was one moment yesterday that I personally thought was the highlight of yesterday's game season. All right, boss, I know you're hearing me backstage. It was the cry to BetterHelp Online.
Oh, yeah.
BetterHelp Online. You know what? I want to back Pete up on this.
Do it.
BetterHelp. We're coming to you on behalf of the Yankees fan base. Do you know the amount of money we spend on our New York Yankees?
Facts.
Do you know the amount of depression we deal with on a daily basis? Do you know that the Yankees don't even have to play for us to be in pain and sad?
Mm-hmm. I dream and cry.
Talk to us, BetterHelp. We are calling for you to sponsor this channel right here for the entire Yankees base. We would love to call in. I would love to have our own dedicated 800 number line that is strictly for the NyynewsTV fam, because I promise you, BetterHelp. You heard the boss last night. We will call. We will call.
We definitely will. Everybody in this chat, they definitely need at least a 30-minute free promo code for a 30-minit session. They definitely do.
Bro, I signed up for this team.
If you're a diehard Yankee, what? I would have so many different fake email accounts, bro. It'd be ridiculous. With different
voices and shit,
the time.
No, it's not. No, it's not Celso. No, I swear. I've been making calls with my Adam Sandler voice just to get an extra free 30 minutes, bro. Whatever it takes.
Oh man, guys, we got 116 people in the building. If you guys can, please smack that like button for your boys. Also, we are literally right there when it comes to subs, trying to get to 17K. If you are watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button so we can get to 70K subscribers on the stream. I know Pete's going to be going later on tonight, game season live, Yankees versus the Texas Rangers. I know a lot of people were asking, are they even going to have the game because of the rain?
Seems like it's clearing up.
I'm in Inwood right now. I'm literally 15 to 17 minutes away from Yankee Stadium. It's clear on my end by Yankee Stadium. Checking the weather app, it's clear over there. So we should have a game tonight. So Yankee fans, don't you worry. There should be a game, and you will be able to hear Pete tonight go off on this bum team.
What's your predictions before we go, bro?
All right. Hopefully, because it's Clark piece of Schmidt going tonight. So hopefully Clark can get us through 5 innings. The last time Clark pitched against the Texas Rangers, it wasn't that pretty. Sorry about the burp. It wasn't that pretty. So hopefully it's a better time this time around. But if you want to point to anything that makes you optimistic, over the past 10 games, the Texas Rangers, they have been playing to a 500 and or below record over the past 10 games. So they aren't clicking like they were when we first faced them. So that may be the only thing that may benefit us.
Yeah. I mean, I'm seeing, seems like everybody's on the, man, we might get swept. That's where it seems like a lot of people are feeling, especially after last night. I don't see us getting swept. It's 3-game series, right?
Yeah, it's a 3-game series.
Yeah, I see us taking one of the 3, bro. And I hate to say it again, I will never be the we need to tank guy, but we don't even have to ask for it. We don't even have to ask for it. It just happens. Oh,
White Lotus in the chat. Prediction.
I saw it.
Pain.
I saw it. The minute you laughed, I saw it too. That was great, White Lotus. That's a good one. Bro, good luck to everybody tonight. We know all of y'all will be right here with us watching the game season. Win or lose, we all get together and have a great time with the boss. What else you got before we bounce, bro?
The link is in the chat for the Morning Brew Sports. If you guys can, please follow us over there. Help us get to 1,000 subscribers. We appreciate all of you guys. Truth always in the chat. Well deserved, my brothers Heck and Jigga on the subs. Thank you so much. We appreciate all the love from this community. And you know, when it comes to NYY News TV, it's a family over here. Like Pete always says, it's a family affair when we get together, whether that's Game Season Live, whether that's All Rise, whether that's NYYST, us over here on Get Yanked. It's a family affair. And I love showing up every Friday to have these conversations with the chat, bro.
Facts. Two things. One, I saw Enzo. I wanted to address that because I thought the same thing. Why does Bader need a day off? Because you know what?
Because yeah,
they actually tell you when they want to play or not. That's how it works now with the Yankees organization. You know what, guys? No, I don't want to come up from AAA this week. I need a couple more games to get it together. Oh, you know what? I'm not feeling good this morning. Medina, I loved it. Prediction, Ajita. Like, same page, my guy.
What it is that Harrison Bader is not a friend of Clark Piece of Schmidt, so he doesn't want to be out there playing when he's pitching, so they gave him a day off, right? So that's all it was, really.
Oh, man. Guys, don't forget, this Monday, 7 p.m.,
yes,
big
tune in.
Announcement coming out September 23rd. Just start telling yourselves it's about to be a movie and a weekend.
Yeah.
And we are so excited to share it with everybody. A lot of work has gone into this. Pete, Jira, Hector and his girl Alex, myself, it's been nonstop around the clock to make this come together. And man, I'm so excited for what we're about to share with everybody. And appreciate everybody in the chat. All the love you guys showing us always. Let's get that outro, bro. Ready?
Let's do it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, you have tuned in for another great episode of Get Yanked. I'm your guy, Hector, joined by my guy, Jigga. And if you ain't down with us, we got two words for you.
Get yanked!
Oh, yeah.
Loser!
Booyah!
Before it hits the front page,